Okay, back on it. I've got the bits I needed. In the end, I went for a whole new pump. I was thinking I'd just get a seal kit, but to be honest, this old pump has done 140,000 plus miles. There's going to be seals in here, which are going to be on their way out as well. So I went for the whole pump. And the first thing I realised was that this new pump doesn't come with the studs for the pulley hub. And these little studs have got no heads on them. So in order to get them out without just putting a pair of grips on the threads, I've just locked two nuts together and then got a spanner on the lowest nut, and that allowed me to take them out, and I can transfer them onto here, just do the same in reverse. So I've got a new gasket, new seals, new pump. I've just got to clean all this up, ready to accept the new one. That old green gasket, that's all got to get scraped off. What am I knocking over? Oh yeah, tube of gasket sealant. I've got to scrape all that off, I've got to clean that up. I'm just going to use, got these cheap old wood carving chisels. They should do a good job of just taking most of the gasket off, and then I'll get wire brushes and wire wool on it. And while I'm at it, I'm going to take the opportunity to adjust all of these various pulleys for the steering pump and for the alternator and everything else. Because what with not having a splash pan, as you can see straight through to the floor, no splash pan at the moment, those belts, every time I go through a muddy field, they start squealing like a banshee. So I'm going to take the opportunity just to tighten all those up a little bit when I put it back together. Right, I better get on with it. I've been putting this off forever. New pump on. I've got quite a few bolts still laying around, so before I go any further, I am just going to quickly get underneath and go all the way around and just make sure I've not missed any. Right, pump's in place, that's a good start. Timing belt cover back in place. Hoses connected, belts in place, pulleys adjusted. I'll just take a quick moment to quickly show you this fan. It's a real blast from the past. These days, of course, modern motor vehicles will have an electronically operated thermostat connected to a motor, which would then switch on the fan as and when required. These old-fashioned ones here, I can't remember the exact name of them, but basically they work on a charge of what I'm presuming to be CO2 gas. You can see the little copper coil in the middle there, and the cooling fans around the outside. Now, housed inside here is actually a little thermal clutch assembly. So this is a completely independent and self-regulating unit, not dependent on any electrical input whatsoever. They cost a damn fortune to replace, which is why most Volvo 940s you'll see on the road still these days will have long ago replaced this with a cheap electrical equivalent. However, I think I'm quite determined never to have to do that. Oh dear. Fan neatly reattached as proper. Shroud in place. We're very nearly ready to refill and take her for a little test run. Approximately 6 litres in total, if my memory serves me correctly. So far, so good. All nice and dry there. Also looking good down here. Nice and dry at the back there. Coolant levels holding. Temperature spot on. I think we've done it, gal. Good on you. Oh, for fuck.